I don't like to jinx the fates, all right? So if it comes to spiritual shit that I don't understand, I just assume keep my mouth shut rather than, So what I'm saying is I keep thinking about my monies like I'm in a situation of lack, which I feel, and that's the wrong way to manifest, yo. That's how you stay like in a bad situation or whatever. Like I want them monies, and I've been sending out them vibes that I want them monies because I don't have them monies, and that's just gonna keep me out of them monies. I'm gonna set up a bad situation for myself with these thoughts. I gotta start faking it, acting like I don't have no money problems. I got the monies. Just look at this hoodie right here. You think anybody who couldn't be wasting their monies on hoodies like this would be wearing the hoodies like this? Come on, I got the monies. I got no problems in my life. That's the vibe I need to be sending out. I'm just sitting here unemployed on my own free choice, right? Like, I'm happy and fine with the monies. I don't need a job. This is my job. My life is my job, but I love my job because I love my life. That's what I want to be saying. Because that's what I want to be feeling. Because that's what I want to be being, all up in that. But between you and me, I'm not. I don't feel like that most of the time. And I can't be sending those vibes out to the universe because it doesn't respond to that, right? That law of attraction and manifestation, all that stuff, you got to fake it till you make it. You got to believe it for it to happen. Look, I don't believe in none of that. However, as I was saying at the top of the call here, I don't know what I know. And hell, if that shit works, I don't want to jinx them fates. Like, I don't want to be offensive towards those laws of attractions by laughing at them, right? I got to treat them like they're serious, even if I don't believe in them. Like, I don't know. And I tell you what, I'm in no position in terms of my monies to be turning down monies, right? That's the truth. But I got to act like that ain't the truth. That's the manifestation thing. Law attracts law or something, right? So you start acting like you don't have the monies. That's a disattractive thing. You don't gonna get those monies unless you go hunting for them hard, right? And it's like finding a job, 9 to 5 you don't like, right? That's you go hunting for them monies, right? I don't know about you, but I'm not a hunter. I don't like hunting for monies. I like monies to just kind of fall in my lap. I'm a vegetarian anyway. I don't even eat them monies, right? Like that's why they like me, because I don't need them. That's the vibe I need to be putting out there, right? For sure, that's what they say. That's like my way of saying what they say, those laws of attraction books. I've read some of that stuff. Like, look, man, you get desperate, you hope that, right? To see, of course, they snake sale you because they know that's what you want desperately, to get happiness without doing any, and they try to sell you. They play on that vulnerability. I understand this. That's why I'm wary about it. But I don't know. It sounds too good to, like, what if it is? You're going to turn down that lottery ticket that's the winning ticket just because you don't believe in the lottery, or you're going to go collect them monies, right? So if it doesn't take that much more work for me, plus it would just be also good for other reasons, and maybe that's why it is good. So it seems like it could make sense. But what I'm saying is, even if I don't know and it doesn't make sense, why not just act like it does? Because it don't hurt. Because what if it is? And I just can't see it. So I don't believe it, but it still is. It doesn't matter if I believe it. If it is, it is. And if you do act like it's true, even if you don't believe it, like, what does it harm? It doesn't harm. It's good. It's a good attitude for other reasons. Like I said, positive keeps you from worrying too much, to be thinking like, here's one thing I don't have to worry about is my monies, right? You just act like that, even if it's not true. And then that universe, through that laws of manifestation, it starts bringing you monies. Just whatever happens, and you don't even look at it, don't even touch it, don't even act like it's even there. Like, don't get all excited like you've never been there before, like, oh my gosh, because it wrecks it. You just gotta act like, dude, I don't even need what is that, money? Whatever. And you get back to your chocolate shake or whatever you're doing, right? But what you're not doing is worried about your monies. Why not? Why not try that? Why not try that? I'm not trying to say you go spending your monies on Ferraris and stuff if you don't got, It's not about flauntentatiousness. I'm not about flaunting my stuff. It's an attitude. But I could if I wanted to. That's all. I just don't want to, because I'm not a flauntentatious. I'm not a flauntentatia. I'm not a Dapper Dan who's trying to show off his monies, and that's fine. I don't even have to even show it off to myself. I don't even have to have the nicest things for myself. But I don't. Here's what I don't got. A concern about that, because I don't got a concern about my monies. And then I just live in that space. And A, I stop worrying about my monies, and B, the universe sees that. Hey, and so when it comes to like doing stuff that I want to be doing, which is certainly not worrying about my monies or doing anything to get the monies, I want the monies to come to me, then I'm going to go do the things that I like to do with that free time now. And that's going to double it up. That's how you double it up. That's how you double down. Up and down. I'm doubling up and down the aisle with this, because when you spend all that free time that you would have spent disfixing yourself against the universe by acting like you don't have no monies, and so you go worried about it, or you go hunting for jobs that you don't want, which just means like your days are filled with nonsense that you don't like. Get rid of that. Act like you have the monies. Part of acting like you have the monies is like doing what you want. But like, I like to just be sitting here not looking for a job, not having a job, talking to myself, talking. Hell yeah, that's what I mean, my expectations are pretty low, my hopes. Like I don't need to be making exotic safari trips with all that monies that I don't have. Nah, I just need to be able to sit here and chill, because that's what I do. And that's fine, that's all I want. And the universe starts to like treat me like that, right? Like it just starts to give me things that make it so I can just stay here, because the universe is on my side. That's part of that's an attitude, because you never know if the universe is going to show up for you like that. The more you act like you don't need it to show up for you, it starts to feel like it doesn't have to give you something, right? I don't know how it works. And it starts to just give you stuff because it likes you, because you're easy to be with. But just in a general situation, what I'm saying is, with the universe, it doesn't have the universe is your true friend. You guys are best friends. You don't have to do nothing, and he's always there for you. He just wants your love and attention, but in his own way, I guess. I don't know. That law of attraction is, like I said, I didn't study it. I don't believe in it, but like, I'm gonna act like, why not? Why not? It's a good way to be. Not flauntatiously, but reservedly confident in your monies. You don't have to get a Ferraris to feel it, right? I'm understated. All I want is to not have to worry about my monies. And so that's what I gotta not fixate on, because that's the wrong message. Oh, you got money worries? Oh, see, now you did it. Now they can't help it. The universe works. That's what the law of attraction says. Oh, now your friend turns into like a tough love friend. Oh, you need the monies, do you? Are you gonna need those monies so bad? I wonder. You're looking at something wrong in your life, maybe, that you're worried about your monies. I know you don't have a lot of monies, but that you're worried about it means you're not seeing something correct. So it starts to try to learn you a lesson by keeping that monies away, so you can maybe understand the truth behind all of it, which is that happiness is what you're seeking, not the monies. Not the monies. It's going to make you hurt until you realize it. You see, I thought you knew that. Like, because this is how you get to not worrying about the monies. You can act like it, but not really believe it. But you're acting like it is good enough for the life to say, hey, he knows what's up with his monies. I'll drop him a dime or two just because I love him. And, I can see he's, but he's not worried about it. So it's just a gift. He's not, he's not worried about it. It's not a problem, because it's not that I don't want to be generous. If it is a problem, it's that problem tells me that he doesn't see it right, because monies is never a problem. And the sooner you realize what you're looking for isn't monies, it's happiness. And monies don't buy no happiness. Then you know that you don't need your monies. Having monies is nice. Not having monies is not a problem, and you don't need the money. But I don't know, because it's still lessons. This is how you learn the lessons. Life plays the 3 degrees chess. Like on Star Trek, the 3 degrees of levels. It's a whole different. Three-dimensional chess. 3D, I thought it was 3 degrees. 3D chess, 3 degrees chess. That makes sense. You're 3 degrees removed from the other position. I don't know. It's the degrees in the air. Oh, you gotta... I guessed it wrong. It's third-dimensional chess. I get it now. Even though, see, like, here's why. Because it's always third-dimensional chess, even when it's 2D chess. Like, you're playing in 3Ds. So, I don't know. I never got it. I thought it was third degree. That Star Trek chess. It's called third-degree chess. That's just my idiot genius. I make a valid, incorrect assumption based on valid. Actually, the most valid, if you think calling it 3D chess for three-dimensional chess when it's already three-dimensional doesn't differentiate it from nothing. How is that even a thing? It's already three-dimensional chess. It's 3 degrees because we're talking degrees of verticality. I don't know how. I try to help you. I'm going halfway more than I'm trying to make this work for you because it doesn't make sense to call it three-dimensional chess at all. So that's not what the D means, I guess. It's not three-dimensional. It's threes. Maybe there's a better word that starts with a D. But I said 3 degrees, 3 degree chess, third degree chess, like a black belt. It's advanced chess. I don't know what my logic was. It made sense. It makes more sense than third dimensional chess, obviously. So that's the genius part of it. Still, everybody else knows that it's, what are you talking about, third degree chess? It's three-dimensional chess. Look at it. It's 3 dimensions. You play it on a 2-dimensional plane. Yeah, but it's 3 dimensions. You're playing those pieces are 3-dimensional pieces. That's what you're playing. The pieces are, maybe you are playing the board. Still, the board's 3 dimensions technically, right? Or even more. Some of those nice, expensive boards. You ever notice that the platters on really expensive turntables, like the more monies you got to pay for like a $30,000 record player, those platters are like thicker and thicker, right? Maybe that's what it is. The most expensive 2-dimensional chessboards are thicker and thicker because they're more ornate. I don't know, you see those thick chessboards? That's 3 dimensions. So I don't know what this Star Trek thing is. D doesn't stand for dimensions. Maybe if it was 5-dimensional chess. Anyway, that's my genius. So I don't know. I don't know how that law of a manifestation and attractions work with it. That's why I don't believe it. I don't know. But faking it till you make it, if you're really good at the faking it part, it works. It helps you get to making it. I don't know if it gets you there, maybe, but it helps a little. Because it helps up here. It helps the mind game with it. The power of positive thinking. You got to learn how to positive think, though. You can't be crying about your monies and expect the universe to show up with some monies, right? That's not how it does it. But, you know, right? It doesn't happen like that. But maybe it happens in other ways. I'm not trying to be a jerk about it. I'm just saying, like, it sounds too good to be true. But I'll tell you what I'm about right now. And these days with this life is everything that sounds too good to be true. I'm down for it being true, though. Like, just because it sounds too good to be true doesn't mean I don't want it to be true. I'm going to stop fighting myself on that and saying that's silly that you should be thinking. I'm not trying to bank on that. What I'm saying is I'm trying to allow the best possible situations to do their thing. If that means they flourish in appearance because, oh, I let them do that thing, you think I wouldn't like that? Wouldn't you like it to always be the best? Wouldn't you like everything to be too good to be true? Dude, it's not too good to be true. It's too good to be true, but it's true, but it's still true. It's so good to be true. That's what it is. When something that's too good to be true is actually true, it becomes so good to be true. It's so good to be true. When it's so good to be true in your life, moment to moment, every day, you're there. You're there. Remember that you were there, that you can go there, that there is a there. And that's where you can learn to stay. When you're in your moment, in your now, for a brief second, before you forget it all in the confusion of thoughts, and life became happy and free for just a brief minute. My body reacted to that. It felt like, my goodness, did I just get like an hour-long massage? Yeah, and so that's what it is. The law of manifestation and attraction is mysterious. And I'm just saying, because I don't know everything, why not act at least a little bit when it doesn't hurt? Like it's true. Like that law of attractions works. Like, so if you got a problem, you act like you don't got a problem, maybe, and then it attracts the solution. So money's it's a problem, but is it really? I'm going to act like it's not really. And then I'm going to attract them monies through them laws. Right? Law attracts law. That's what I know. And the rest, I don't know. So I'm going to act as if it's true until it hurts. And once it starts to hurt, then maybe I'll stop acting like it. But like if it helps me, if it doesn't hurt me, but it helps, give me some of them monies, right? Then why not? Why not play the lottery? You might win some monies. Anyway, it's a partial misunderstanding of the way I see it. The law of attraction, the law of manifestation, the law of monies. And I'm looking for some monies, but also happiness, which, monies is nice, but happiness is really what you're looking out for. It probably works the same way with them laws. Act like you're happy and happiness comes to you. I don't know. But like you got to want to succeed, right? Like you got to want to try on your own behalf or else who's going to do it? So if you're really looking for happiness, try to start being happy and then the universe starts cooperating with you. That's maybe, I don't know. That's maybe the law of attractions. It's like the universe starts to cooperate with you when you don't start, banging on its door, asking for money and happiness and, like a rude neighbor always asking for them eggs and them flour. Like, go to the store and get it yourself. Why you always going to be knocking on my door? It's like when you treat the universe with respect and not nagging at it for happiness or monies or whatever you're looking for, and you act like you already got it. And then every once in a while you walk by the universe's front door and he's got it open because the universe is your best friend and it's there. It's there ready to share. And like it just tosses you out a few dimes, but it respects that you're acting like it don't matter. And so then it gives you some of the monies, some of that happiness. I don't know how it works. It's just, one of my advanced math sermon speculations. Anyway, that's the conclusion to this video. I didn't have a conclusion. I just stopped recording it. It was a part of a larger video sequence that just went off on a excursion and never came back. So I had to make this conclusion, which is a very long one, and I'm probably going to have to edit this down. But yeah, I think that's what I'm trying to get across. Don't worry so much about your life, and life starts to take care of things for you. Maybe I misunderstood it. Anyway, here's what I do know. I don't got a problem with my monies. That's the attitude I'm taking. All right. We'll see you on the next sermon. Take care. Right now, I want to manifestate that. Come on, man. This isn't like magic show, our unicorn dreams. You're not going to get a manifestations of Porsche. All right, I manifested a chocolate shake right here in these lips.